So in this video I'm going to do both numbers 25 and 29 for 6.2. They're on pages 430 and 431. 25, they just have you solving for one angle theta. The triangle they give you looks a little like this. And they give you the opposite of your theta and the hypotenuse. So we need to find theta. So what we know about the triangle, we know the opposite and hypotenuse. So we could solve this side over here so that we could use any trig function, but that's just kind of wasting time. Let's just find the trig ratio that uses opposite hypotenuse, which is sine. So sine of theta is 3/4. So to get theta by itself, we do the inverse of sine. So sine inverse of sine theta. What we do to one side, we do to the other. And we get sine inverse of sine, which just gives us theta. And in our calculators, I can show you, I already did that to make sure. Second sine gives us our sine inverse, 0.75, 48.59. Now, do make sure that for this problem, if you're answering in degrees and using your calculator, make sure your mode is set to degrees. You could set it to radians later on for other problems, so just always be aware of the mode that your calculator is in. So what did I say, 48.59 degrees. Alright, 29. Similar, they give you a triangle and they ask you to find two angles, the angles A and C. They're asking you to use a figure from 13 to 24. That figure is on the bottom of page 430. The figure looks something like this. We've got A is up top, B is in the middle, C is on the end. So then little a, little b, little c. All they give us are sides A and C. A is 4, C is 6. So I'm just going to redraw our triangle with what we know. Really from there, we don't have to use Pythagorean's theorem and find the hypotenuse. Again, you can, like we did for 25, but we have enough information here that we can get our angles. So let's say we're looking for angle A. So in that case, our theta, we'll use, from there at angle A, we know the opposite and the adjacent, which goes with our tangent. So tangent theta is 4/6. So theta is the tangent inverse of 4/6. So again, degree mode, second tangent. I had already put up the parentheses, so tan inverse of 4/6 is 33.69. So angle A, measure of angle A is 33.69 degrees. So to find measure of angle C, We know that all three sides add 180. We have one 90 degree angle, so that's just 90 minus 33 point, I'm going to round that up to 7. Measure of angle C is then 56.3 degrees. So here's our angle A, and here's our angle C. And that is section 6.2.